Fishing the Wild West TV with Wes David is brought to you by Tracker Boats, fish the finest. Adventure Destination International. Book your trip of a lifetime with Adventure Destination International in Thompson's Resort, along with Cam Clark Ford, the official vehicle of Fishing the Wild West TV.
Fishing the Wild West. She's getting a little western on the deck. This week's episode of Fishing the Wild West TV, we're with Chad Anheliger, double champ. Chad, tell us a little bit about what you are.
Lucky enough to have the title of both 125 and 135 weight classes for Rise FC, making me the double MMA champ.
We're going to tell Chad's story today while we fish or jig a few walleye here on Gull Lake. And if he outfishes me, I'll have to take him on. There's one. Just had a nibble. See, they're coming through here now.
Oh yeah. You find you'll draw them in with some jigging often if you're not right on top of them?
I'll find when you come in with the boat, it might take 5-10 minutes before they'll bite because you just stirred them up. Mm. Or there's something new there, like now there's a new shadow there that wasn't there a couple minutes ago. Man, it's light. The bite is really light. Mm. We've been sitting here vertical jigging. I just thought I'll cast one out and bring it in, and I didn't even feel him bite. I got a big sky jig. I got a 3 combination here. A big sky jig, just a little guy, but it's a start. Big sky jig, a cane thumper, big bite baits, and I'm matching it with liquid mayhem just for some scent. And that's very key on subtle bites like this. But I'm on the board. How about you, Chad?
Well, I'm still working on it. Got lots of time though.
We'll get some bigger ones. That was just a practice one.
Yeah.
He's got some try. Chad, that was right at the boat here.
Oh, that's looking a little better.
Third fish and he's bigger. They're getting bigger each time. I can't wait till I catch the 10th fish. Big sky jig hanging out. Big bite baits. Teamed up with liquid mayhem. That back on. That's one great thing about plastic baits, Chad, is they're durable. Like if you've been fishing, like you're fishing minnows over there, it'd be one fish, one minnow. I'm going on my 3rd one with the big bite baits and the big sky jigs. So it pops out. Then I take my secret weapon, liquid mayhem. Just give her a little dab. But every second fish, I put a fresh.
You know, that does smell good.
Oh, you want to bite?
Save a little bit for my sandwich later.
Perfect.
Just had to get Wes to come over here.
Yeah, I just had to have the magic. I just had to touch it.
Oh, it's a West size one though.
Oh, at least you're on the board, Chad.
That's true.
You're in the ring now.
Yeah, you got to get there first, I guess.
I'm going to keep fishing. You've handled a lot bigger competitors than that.
Yeah, that's true. It's pretty tough though.
You know what's tough? Is those hooks when they're in your hand.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Nope.
Okay, we're in.
Right at the boat. Right at your tracker boat. A little bit bigger, Chad. Told you, when I get to that 10th fish, probably won't even be able to get him in the boat.
I like to conserve my energy a little bit more and
Pardon?
I like to conserve my energy a bit more.
Well, that's the fighter in you.
Save up for that big one.
Yeah.
It's not about how you start, Wes.
That's how you finish. That's a nice walleye there. Not quite big enough. It's not how you start. It's how you end the fight.
That's right.
This segment has been brought to you by Steel Shad Lures, any fish, any depth, any season, and Power Pole, total boat control. Closed captioning is brought to you by Buzz Bomb Tackle, iconic sonic fishing lures, made in North America for over 50 years.
Oh my God. Right there. They're all decent. They're all like 1.5 to 2 pounds, but they're biting. I've literally had perch bite harder than what these walleye are biting. But they're taking it. I'm gonna rebait. He ripped me up a little bit. So get a new one on there, get back out. I just had a nibble over here, but there it's so subtle. There's been the last 2 fish. I just felt the weight of the fish, didn't even feel the bite, or your line will swim sideways.
Yeah, sometimes it just feels like you're coming up through the weeds, but then if it keeps going.
Anything abnormal, I set the hook. I've caught some beautiful weeds too doing that. I was just moving the boat to a fresh spot. Did you get one too, Chad? Or
No, but I'm trying now.
Well, what have you been doing up till now?
Sometimes I feel like you can try extra hard.
They're all about the same size. It's like they clone themselves. But they're biting hard now. Back in. Okay, I'm gonna not move maybe. They just wanted the threat that we were leaving. Back down.
My career started a little rocky. I was all the way down to 2-5 in my career. That's a normal record for a guy fighting around locally who closes it out and had some fun with it. But that's not why I started it. I wanted more than that, so I reassessed what I was doing and worked on it and improved from there. And then I went on a streak. I won 8 in a row, moved my record up to 10-5. And then now I get the chance to move from being the local guy fighting for fun to fighting on the world stage, international. So that alone, just pushing through the career, the ups and downs.
I imagine there's extreme ups and downs.
There is, and that's gonna just do the mental conditioning for you. You don't have to think about it as much, because when you're there or you're finally time to really cash in on all the work you've put in mentally, it's already done. I mean, I already went through it, and I'm not scared. I've been through fights that have gone great. I've been through fights that have gone bad. Even when they gone bad, it wasn't as bad as you always make it out to be. So I don't really go in there with much fear. I just want to make sure I
just
perform.
To go in with a respect.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I want to make sure I perform. I know the risks. I know the rewards. But yeah, I just want to go in there and make it happen.
Awesome.
This Gear Talk is brought to you by Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Your adventure starts here.
Our rock guard has protected us on the highway, gravel roads, and some very harsh conditions that we've gone through. Protects my boat 100%. But we've been emailed and asked, does it affect hooking my boat up to my truck or launching or loading my boat at the boat launch? And the answer is no. Simply come in here. I can get at my winch, no problem. At the boat launches, I can even load and unload my boat just by leaning over. Someone backs it in, I hook it up, winch it the rest of the way, in or out of the water we go. Hooking up, no problem. On everybody's boat will be a little bit different where your jack is positioned, but the rock guard is not in the way. Simply down. No interference whatsoever. When you get to the spare tire, it's simple and easy as this. Simply undo the 4 quick, just turn the tabs, open it, unhook the latch from the pole, right down to my spare tire. I can get at it, load it, unload it, do whatever I need to do. Along with protecting my boat from road debris, Rock Guard has gone above and beyond to make everything simple, easy to access. Protect your investment with Rock Guard.
This segment has been brought to you by Lynn Thompson Lures, Canadian made for over 90 years, and Rock Guard, protect your investment. Welcome back to Fishing the Wild West TV.
Ah, Chad's on.
Nice
Want me to get him for you,
size.
Chad? Big tough guy.
I think I can handle a guy this size.
Excellent. I'll get it. I'm going to keep fishing then.
Yeah, you see if you can get one too. Feisty. Come here.
My trolling motor's untangling itself. They've all been about the same size. We just want to get some bigger ones. Excellent. Great hook set. You do a lot of fishing, Chad, like when you're not training,
You know,
working?
it's my number one relaxing thing to do, even when it doesn't go great.
Go fishing.
Yeah, definitely need to find good balance. Thank you. Find good balance in the hard training and the schedule keeping, you know, between work, the gym, back and forth. I'm usually ran pretty lean, getting to where I need to go.
Well, there's nothing better than fishing. Doctors are recommending fishing
Yeah,
for your mental health.
I can understand why. Mental health is the exact word for it. Balance in your life is just so needed. It gives me the energy I need to train really hard, schedule myself really hard when I'm in the middle of training and working. And then when it's break, and it sounds weird to say, but break hard too, you know, try and really take advantage of it, fully unwind, fully unconnect. So then when you get back at it, you got the energy to
I love
actually
breaking
do
hard.
something.
Doing nothing's where I shine.
Yeah, exactly. You got the break
But
hard
in
down.
between training and breaks, you are a manager at in the shops at Tracker Boat.
Yeah,
Tracker
that's
Marine.
right. That's right. Yeah. So again, I'm able to work my passions together. I'm so lucky right now. I wouldn't change a thing of what I have going on. Managing the shop at Tracker, it keeps me involved in boats, boating, people, fishing, all the things I love. I love talking it all day long, helping customers get what they want out of their boat, because I understand what they want, because I'm out there using them a lot myself too, so I can really understand how to help the customer. And Tracker has been so good to me. A lot of flexibility with my fight career, because it has a lot of, you know, it's a high importance to me, obviously. Yeah. And they really support that. And there's going to be days where I show up and I have a black eye, and it's a little hard to explain.
That's why they keep you in the back.
Yeah,
of the
so
shop.
they keep me in the shop, but that's a little bit easier to explain, and I don't have to worry about trying to
and your
hide
crew,
it.
your technicians, and they understand.
Exactly.
Well, welcome to my office, your Tracker.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going fishing. All right, Chad. Don't jump off the boat, Chad.
Might have to wrestle them in.
You're so excited to catch him, you're going to join him. Whoops, sorry.
It is a lot more fun catching them.
You just baited up, put on fresh big bite bait, touched it up with some liquid mayhem, and there you go. Perfect. Hold him up to the camera and show him. He's not a monster, but they're all a lot of fun.
Still fun to catch.
The realities of fishing, they can't all be big. But like Chad says, being out here, taking a break from life and just enjoying a day on the water, top notch.
Yeah, pretty tough to beat that. It's excellent break, especially right now. You know, we mentioned them before we came out that I started training camp. And it gets hard. Some days get real hard. Mornings get tough, and injuries pile up, and it's just so important to keep balance in your life and take a good break and get out and do what you enjoy doing, which is definitely what I'm doing today.
Nothing's better than fishing.
Exactly. You know, this one felt really funny because I was letting it drop and I was like, man, the bottom's a long ways away. And I think he hit it on the way down and kept going.
He was sitting there waiting for it.
Patience worked off that time.
Heat of the day and the walleye are still biting.
That was a little bit better. Yeah, they're all similar size, but they look good.
And like I say, there is some big ones in here. We've done some bottom bouncing, casting and retrieving, but the bulk of them want it slow and subtle right off the bottom.
Yeah, definitely. Still a light bite, but once you get them, they're still feisty.
Yeah, they're all healthy fish.
This conservation talk is brought to you by Brian Muir with IA Securities, aligning your financial future so you can spend more time outdoors.
Starting now, you can round up for conservation at Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Purchase those outdoor products that you need or want, and the pocket change can go to conservation. For example, a purchase of $21.50 can be rounded up to $22. That 50 cents goes back into youth organizations or conservation programs in your local area at all Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's.
This segment has been brought to you by Hooked Magazine, hooked on fishing in the great outdoors, and Lucky Bug Lures. Get hooked on Lucky Bug Lures. This segment is brought to you by Big Sky Flies and Jigs, tackle you can trust, and Tourism Saskatchewan. Start planning your visit today.
Just wouldn't learn this one.
Good thing, because that's why you caught him.
Sometimes I need a couple extra tries.
Chad missed him twice and then set the hook.
He was forgiving.
All about the same size. There's some big fish in here. We're Gull Lake, launched from Sandy Point Resort. Double header.
Oh yeah.
You still had him, right?
I got him.
Yeah, perfect.
I got him.
Launched from Sandy Point Resort. There's some big fish in here. We just haven't caught them yet. There.
Uh-oh, I need a redo. Oh, not bad.
Beauty.
Good day out
Getting
here.
back.
Especially with the sun out now.
Chad is coming on strong. Oh,
that's a lot better.
Hang on, I'll get the net for you.
Thank you, Mr. West.
Oh. Okay, give me some slack. That's a better fish.
Yeah, it is better.
There you go, Chad. We'll even get you a picture if you like. Look at that big sky jig. Oh. What is your girlfriend? Obviously, your family, friends are all really supportive of your fighting career.
Yep, yeah, she's definitely number one because she's got to deal with the not fun stuff, which luckily hasn't been losing, but can be losing. Everybody's there to shake your hand and pat you on the back when you win, but losing is part of competition, and you know she's somebody that I can count on for support and
keeps you grounded.
Yeah, and you know where it really gets hard is just some focus sometimes. I mean, meal prepping, and you know sometimes I don't feel like going to the gym, and she's the one kicking my butt out the door sometimes too. So the extra support, and you know when I'm in there and I'm fighting or I'm preparing for a fight, I really think about what my overall goal is, and it's you know it's a tool I have to help improve our lives, and I really think about Jenny and I, my mom, my brothers, people who support me. I really want the chance to give them something cool to go to or cheer about and cheer me on. I know they enjoy that. But I'm also just giving a lot of cool experiences back to them. I bring my brothers in my corner sometimes for fights because I've had so much experience. I've fought pro for over 10 years. I don't need 4 coaches in the corner. I need my one coach, Brian Bird from Champions Creed, so he's always there. But the other spots are just great front row seats, so I like to give that experience to my friends, my brothers. So they're in the back room watching people prepare for fights.
Or fish in the Wild West.
Yeah, or fish in the Wild West, of course. But yeah, it's just a great experience. You know, 99% of the world would never know what that's like, of making the walk, you know, behind me. My brothers carried my belts out for the last fight. Oh, you're still staying active there.
Not wasting time there.
Yeah, I just love giving it back. I'm already really happy with myself and my career. Now everything after is just awesome for them. I love doing it for the people that support me. Yeah, for sure.
Without that support,
there's no way. There is literally no way to do it without.
So any youngsters watching, if you have a goal or dream, I always say chase it, because if you don't chase your goals and dreams, someone else will.
That's right. That's a very good way to put it. Yeah, and it can always be done. You know, it's just because something's going to take a long time, it's not a reason not to do it, because the time's going to pass anyway. You might as well have something at the end of it.
100%. I'm going back to fishing. Just sitting over there all quiet, just smashing walleye.
Wow.
Doesn't say a word.
You know, it's one of those things. You try a little less hard and it gets easier.
I quit trying hard so it looks easier for Chad. No, I'm just kidding you.
Whatever works for me, I'm fine with it. Keeps me happy. Another little guy out there. There we go.
That concludes our day here, jigging walleye on Gull Lake with Chad. Chad, I hope you enjoyed your day.
I had an awesome day. It was super fun. I love getting out on the water. Sunny day. Even learned a few tips from the
Oh, I was going to say, I hope you learned one or two things.
I got a couple things.
I think you outfished me, but I'm in control of editing. Chad, I want to thank you for coming on the show. Great career and good luck with the rest of it. Thank you very much.
Thanks for having me. I had a great time.
Remember, kids, if you have a goal, get out and chase it, because if you don't, someone else is going to. Follow us on our social media or through Hook Magazine. I'm Wes David, host of Fish and Wild West TV. And it's a soft plastic with big bite baits, Big Sky jig. My secret, the liquid mayhem. That on there. That's crawfish and garlic. I would eat that. Put that on my sandwich later.
Follow us on social media or at fishingthewildwesttv.com.